What's up, everybody? It's me. Come on! Work for me. Work for me! There we go. True Star Screamer. I was getting worried. You know, at my age, you can't always perform on demand. But I digress. We are here with another NECA review, and this is one that is very, very cool to me. We are looking at the Ghost Face Inferno figure. This was actually a Walmart Collectacon exclusive initially, but I was able to find this guy at my comic book shop, and they only charged me like 38 bucks, so that's not like crazy comic book tax. But this is a figure I've been very, very much into. First of all, the box itself, absolutely gorgeous. It's got this metallic sheen to it. You know, it's got this whole flame effect to it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, when this figure first came out, they announced it, I just thought it was another version of the previous Ghost Face figure with just more accessories. And I could not be more wrong. You can see here, not only does he have he's got not just all the masks, but it's a whole new body. And I am very excited of looking at this figure with all these really cool accessories and seeing what we can do with him. So enough about the box. Let's get this guy open and see what this is all about. I love this figure. I absolutely love this figure. So, this is a concept figure. This iteration of Ghostface did not appear in any of the movies. The metallic mask and all, I believe that was inspired by the stab movies that were in the background of this. I want to say scary movie, but we know it's not a scary movie. The Scream movies, the stab movies, you know, the fictitious Slayer movies. This is inspired from that, and everything about this concept is so freaking cool. Again, when I saw this, I thought this was like the previous Ghostface figure, which I know I've got one somewhere in this place. I know I do. But not only with the accessory, not only the accessory count is amazing with it, but some of the innovations made to it. Just to talk about the figure himself first, and then we'll get to the accessories. The cloak here is wired. That in itself already step above. So this is all wired, kind of giving it some really good dimension to it. It's got a nice feel to it. You know, we've got the flowing sleeves that are great. Of course, it's NECA. It's single jointed. That's gonna be given. So, the cloak opens up, so you see all the gear underneath of it. And yes, I am saying gear because this guy's wearing a bulletproof vest, folks. So when it's a slasher movie and they're taking those, you know, he's finally coming at them and someone actually has the sensibility to use a gun on the slasher, he's ready for that jump scare. The cloak, the hood here is also wired, so you could bring it down, you know, have it looking menacing for photography. And oh my gosh, yes, I will be photographing this guy, hands down. The joints are single jointed, and it does have the wrist joints to it. But the real fun part, though, actually, for me, is taking off the cloak. Give me 1 second here. This is... Okay, so here he is without the cloak. It was very easy to remove it, by the way. This is a nice elastic material. You just pop off the hands, you can actually stretch the sleeves off of it, which is neat. But there's something very urban warrior-esque about this. Now, this is okay. Like, this is neat. I like it just because, again, it gives that whole, like, we caught him before he's slaying type of situation. It gives it kind of humanizes him a little. A really neat touch to it is, where is it? I thought I saw a tattoo on him. No, I must have been mistaken. I thought I saw there was a tattoo on him. I was wrong. But it's just, it looks really good. But then you have to you break out the accessories, and that makes things even more fun. And this guy has a ton. First of all, yes, the metallic mask is awesome. I think it's probably one of my favorite ways, and if I keep him cloaked, I might have him displayed with that. But you can actually remove it, just pulling off the front here. And we have a second, more dirtied up mask, which I think looks absolutely awesome. Much more traditional to the Scream look to it. But I like how it's all grimy. So again, looks like he's been out in some kind of, just having a rough day. We also have two more heads though, and these look a little better for this, to be honest. Let me go, wait a second here. Pop this off. And now we have the much more traditional Scream head with the little tassels going down the side. And we have a Red Devil's version, which I think I want to pop this one on, and we're going to hold this on for the rest of the review. Yeah. Being the Inferno edition, this is a much more infernal mask. Now, he also comes with multiple hands. I love this. NECA does not do this often. I mean, sometimes we might get an extra pair of hands, one or two, but nothing like this case. As you can see, he already has an object holding hand, which is great for the machete. But what I also like is we get some hands that are specifically designed for holding the knives, so we can actually get a very good grip on them, and we'll talk about those in a second. We've got two holding hands, two a gesturing hand, the open, again, also semi-open hand, and then we also get, where is it? A trigger hand. The trigger hand also, this is rare here for NECA, actually has a vertical hinge, which is awesome. But all the rest of these guys are going to be having... oh no, the stabby hand here actually has a vertical hinge. That's cool. Because most of these others are all in and out hinges. While I'm holding like this, there's something I find appealing about the fact that he's kind of, well, he's muscular but kind of lanky. So again, like he's just some guy living in somebody's basement, just going out, having a rough time. We also get a pitchfork. We have the bloody knife and a clean knife, but we have one in each hand, which is awesome. He also gets a pair of machetes. Oh yes, we can have him chasing down people. This is just, again, a lot of fun potential. The vocoder, the voice changer, famous, of course, if you've been watching the series since day one, like I have. So this is great. But the flamethrower, I think, is the king of it all. This looks so good. Got a little little mini kerosene tank here. It actually has the sparker on there. This is where NECA shines. All that, and we even get a little bit of a flame effect, which just will slide right in here. I might need to do this off camera. Give me 1 second here. And that, as they say, is money. Now you have to be very careful here. There are some the little plastic tabs here at the very end, make it like the sparker to get the fire going. These do bend a little, so I am very worried about taking the flame effect in and out. Probably get a couple shots of them in there, and then that might be the only way I leave them in there, because I have a feeling doing multiple uses, I'm gonna pop those out, and that's probably where that's one of NECA's, I hate to say it, shortcomings. They do some fantastic details, but sometimes just structurally, that's where it messes up. But I love this. I absolutely love this. Let's bring out Ultimate Ghost Face, which I do like this figure. These look very cool. There's so many things that, when this guy came out, I was like, that's all the Ghost Face I need. When this guy was announced, I was like, I have this guy. Fantastic detail on him, the boots, everything. And this is not reuse, by the way. These pants look different, so I love that. But this was a guy, he kept the cloak on, I had the stabby knife, life was good. Had him, took a couple photos, put him back on the shelf. And again, I'm like, I don't need this. And then I saw all this. It's like, this is the original OG, and this is a copycat that was trying to go after him. and you can actually have them face off if you want. Oh yeah, that is definitely gonna be a photo in the near future. So I love it. As you can tell, I am a fan of this figure. This is easily right now a contender for the top figures of 2024 for me. It went from a figure that I was like saying hard pass on to suddenly must buy, and I have no regrets in picking him up. Like I said, I picked mine up in my local comic book shop, support local businesses. But of course, not everyone has an access to a local comic book shop, so he is available on Big Bad Toy Store. He is available at the NECA store, though their freight absolutely sucks. I don't know if he'll be appearing in Target, but you never know, because Target's been pretty good about these. Maybe even your local Walmart. The accessory count is through the roof. The design changes they went are absolutely awesome. The fact they went off script, the fact they went away from the movies and just came up with this neat original concept that I kind of want to see now in film form is really, really cool. It's NECA, articulation isn't much for it. The sculpt though is absolutely on point. The accessories are through the roof. Some really awesome things. Some neat innovations in design. I mean, this is why I collect these guys. NECA is knocking it out of the park. But let me know your thoughts down below. You know, is this a must-have for you? Is this an easy pass for you? Leave me those comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, give it a thumbs up. And hit that subscribe button, because we're getting that much closer to 500. I am absolutely going to take some photos of this guy, so there'll be photos at the end of this. So again, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and most importantly, above always, until next time, please take care. Peace.